Welcome, Sagittarius, to your general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North or South nodes of the Moon, monthly reading for now through December 2020. Okay, and I'm going to try and stay, the sun is hitting me a certain way, so I'm going to do my best to stay out of the sun so you can see me. Okay. All right, so off camera, chose 3 different cards. The first one that came out was for my sacred geometry, which I always like to do. It's number 27 or 9, and it's the frequency of fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Wow, Sagittarius, look at that. For as long as you feel the need to assist your subconscious in opening up that frequency for you. You can stop the video if you need to. Okay. Okay, and then I chose actually a card from my, I call them my Love and Light cards. I don't have the, well, let me just see. Let me just get you the actual, the Secret Language of Light cards is what their title is. And this card is number 6, and it's grounding. And this also has light activation and sacred geometry. Beautiful cards, just breathtaking. To me anyway, wow. I'm having trouble holding it, okay? So hopefully that was not too terribly bad for you. Okay, and then from my astrology cards, the 4th house came out. Okay, and the 4th house in the natal wheel has everything to do with your home, has to do with mother and father. So those of you who have your natal wheels available, you might want to take a look at and see if you have anything in your 4th house. And the natural house of the 4th house is Cancer. And so you also might want to look and see if you have any planets or asteroids in the sign of Cancer. And I just got some of you too. You might have, your ascendant might be Cancer. So, okay. So let me just take a moment here and see. This is general reading, Sagittarius, from now, which today is the 21st of November. So this reading is going to include for you, Sagittarius, the full moon in Gemini, which is on the 30th of this month, November. And then this is going to go all the way through December 2020 for you. Okay, so let me just see. I'm being drawn to the grounding. So very important for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node or South Node of the Moon, to stay grounded, to stay balanced, find that peaceful and keep your emotions as balanced and even and peaceful as you possibly can. So by however that you do that, going out in nature, spending time just with yourself and relaxing and doing whatever you feel relaxes you and brings peace to you inside and out, helps you connect. I'm seeing your feet in the ground and roots going down deep into the soil and up into the stratosphere. So you're just very balanced in every way. Some of you gaining those internal answers or information that you're asking for or that's trying to come into you. Okay. For this grander expression of yourself, so you can express yourselves even more, deeper, expanded in every way for yourself. Okay. And some of you, it's definitely going to have everything to do with maybe your home life, your family, what's going on with your relatives, especially this time of year, what's going on with your children. And I just got gaining a better or deeper or bigger perspective on whatever's going on, maybe situations that are in whatever relationship, type of relationship, romantic, family, home life is happening. Doing whatever you can, Sagittarius, to keep things calm and balanced inside and around you. Some of you, for others, maybe you're going to be the one that's going to assist other family members, your children, in finding balance and finding that higher perspective. I just heard too for some of you. So it has everything to do with, yes, your roots and your family life, maybe mother and father. Maybe some of you are digging into your south and north nodes of the moon. Or maybe that's what you're being called to do, because that has everything to do with your roots and your mother and father and what they gave you and what you specifically, each one of us individually, is here to accomplish and do our own personal work that our parents couldn't do. Okay, so let's see what else comes out for Sagittarius from now. Whoa. Okay, let's just go with that. Oh wow, the High Priestess. We've got a lot of them coming out. Okay, let's just see that. That was quick. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and this again is having to do with the full moon. All the way through December then. The full moon is November 30th. In Gemini, which is opposite your sign, Sagittarius. And you, again, those of you who have your charts available, check and see anything opposing your sign, whatever that is in Sagittarius, and which would be Gemini, and then anything that you might have in Gemini, anything in Sagittarius, anything in Gemini, planets or asteroids that you have, and you want to look at, you want to read about both the house that it's in and the sign and how they are each specifically like aspecting. So, because you could have some squares in there too, either squared to Sagittarius or squared to Gemini. Okay. And if you don't know what that means, leave me a note, comment. You can send an email to me. If you don't have your chart and you want your chart done, I can do it for free, absolutely. You don't have to go to me. You can go to anyone online. They will give you a free natal wheel. Okay. And I will leave all that information in the drop-down box below. If you'd like me to do that, I'd be happy to. Okay, so Sagittarius. We have the High Priestess, the Emperor, and this is from my animal, spiritual animal deck. So the High Priestess is the spider, and the bald eagle is the Emperor, and then we have the sheep. It's an oracle card, and then we have the Ten of Wands, which is the scarab beetle. So let me just take a moment here. Well, with the High Priestess, the spider, I am getting right off. Listen to your inner wisdom. It's trying to speak to you. Again, okay, expanded, grander thinking and grounding yourself, Sagittarius, okay, so that you can get those higher self information that your higher self is trying to tell you, that the universe is trying to convey to you. Maybe also I just got signs and synchronicities are going on around you. They're trying to alert you, so maybe watch numbers that are reappearing for you. Different animals, maybe spiders are trying to talk to you for some of you. Spiders. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that's, I'm getting there with the, well, what I'm getting is if you're seeing any spiders that you don't normally see, whether it's a picture of one, whether it's a real spider, they're trying to alert you of something. So they're trying to, yes, it's like a, because you know spiders aren't so, at least for me, spiders kind of get me frightful at first. So that's alert. That's a, like snap you, instantaneous, trying to quickly get you to snap out of something, or to quickly alert you to something instantaneously. So maybe pay attention to what maybe you were thinking or doing at the time. For those of you who might see a spider, possibly I'm getting that for some of you. Okay. And the eagle, what I'm first getting is higher perspective. So grounding again will give you the ability to have a higher perspective. You have to be able to get that, listen or hear that information that's coming into you from the outside, whether it's the universe, your higher self, other people. I just got to maybe listen to people talking that are walking by you at certain times, and they're saying something, and it's something your higher self also trying to get you to hear something that you're not hearing, or you, so that you can see a higher perspective, so that you can see a different view. And also with the fourth house, this has, you know, could have everything to do with those around you right now, to see that different higher perspective for the situation that you're in. Certain disagreements that might be going on through this month of December that we're going to be going into soon, and around the full moon too on the 30th. It has everything to do with relationships and possible arguments, some heated arguments, heated discussions, differing viewpoints, disagreements in, yeah, the way that you and your relatives or children or spouse could be seeing things around the full moon throughout December. It's going to be different for all of you. Okay. Okay, and let's see, then we have the sheep. Be gentle with your words, I just heard, Sagittarius. For some of you, be gentle in your approach with how you come across the information that you're trying to, or your viewpoint that you're trying to get across. Especially I'm being drawn again to this fourth house, family, around Thanksgiving time too. I'm getting around Thanksgiving time, around whenever you will be having relatives over, some of you. So just be gentle and more compassionate. I even got to some of you listening to others' viewpoints. Just very, very, and ground yourself. Also, I just got to ground yourself before you go into Thanksgiving time or whatever group situation you might be going into, so that you can be balanced, especially to have that higher perspective, so that either you can assist others in possibly that if it gets a little chaotic with differing viewpoints or igniting situations, for some of you, possibly you can be that balancer, you can be that compassionate one to bring calm and the ability to, what's that word, when things start getting ignited, to put the water on anything that might become ignited in the family situation or the group situation. It's for some of you. And it could be for some of you that others could be doing that for you, because you might get a little ignited. But again, grounding yourself will assist you in staying that peaceful and balanced. Definitely. Okay. Of course, be thankful. Do your best to be thankful every day. Positively. See the positive. See whatever, even in the littlest of things, that you're thankful for every time you wake up in the morning, and whether it's the sunshine coming through your window, or the kind words from a stranger, or I just saw a dog licking your hand, whatever that is for you. Just basking in that thankfulness and joy of the moment. 10 of Wands, okay. Completion. Some of you are coming to completion. Some of you have been carrying a heavy responsibility, and you're completing that journey for yourself. So you're going to be transforming into something else. I just got to around this full moon for some of you on November 30th. So, okay, let's see what else comes out. I'm going to go now, since we have this did the animal deck, I'm going to take my other deck and see what else comes out. This deck. Okay, so Sagittarius. Let me just... Okay, Sagittarius general reading from now through December 2020. Other information for Sagittarius: Sun and rising, Venus, north or south nodes of the moon. December here. Okay. Okay, let's just see now. Okay, for Sagittarius, Sun and rising, Venus, north, south nodes of the moon. Sagittarius, what can you look for through the rest of November, the full moon, and all through December? Okay, what messages to add? What information to help them? Okay, let's see here. The world. Okay, look at that. The world. All right. I'm going to just, I know you'll see these as well, but I'm going to bring these up so that I can put these underneath. Okay, so the world. That's under the High Priestess, the spiders, so that's going to give a little more. Let's see what comes up here. what I'm getting is you're seeing things, or you're going to be seeing things in this next month, December, in a new way, in a brand new way. Something, a way you've never seen before. It's a more expanded view. Again, I'm back to this fertility. It's going to give you more joy, more courage, more creativity, just a total expansion in all of those areas. So you can be, again, what it says, a grander expression of you can begin to come out. And I even see around this full moon too, for some of you, especially if you've got any planet in Gemini or Sagittarius, you're going to have at least one planet in Sagittarius, north or south node in Sagittarius. But just look at that, look at anything in Sag or Gemini or Virgo or Pisces, because Pisces and Virgo square Gemini and they square Sagittarius, which is considered hard aspect. So read up on those, and the houses. Always read the houses as well, because it gives a little more information, just a little different perspective. Yes, definitely. And you will gain an expanded view of yourself, of the world, of everything, and all of those planets, everything that I just said. So that will definitely give you an expanded view. Yes. And also it could deepen your intuitive abilities for some of you. Could expand that, expand your intuition, and balance you out too. Also, yes. Because you'll become inside with who you are. So you'll be just that stronger foundation for yourself, and which makes you automatically more balanced, more calm, more at peace, and less able to become, I just got gaslighted from others. Just that higher perspective in general, and that gentleness and lovingness. You can just be your loving self automatically, and that higher perspective automatically. Okay, what else? Let's give some more details for this Emperor, the eagle, the bald eagle, the Emperor. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North or South nodes of the Moon. Let's give a little more detail to this Emperor. Gaining stability, I just got, of course, with the Emperor, you're going to be more solid. That's what you're coming into. And some of you, yes, this Ten of Wands, what you have gained is that deeper stability, that solidness within yourself. That Emperor, the Emperor is strength, is foundational strength, inner strength, outer strength, solid, passionate, going for what you desire, what makes you, what builds that fire under you, under your passion, your creativity. Okay, let's see what else. For this Emperor, let's give some more details for Sagittarius here. Whoa. Okay, what was I just saying? Okay, this is the King of Wands. And the Emperor is all of the kings. The King of Wands, which is fire. The King of Cups, which is water. So, okay, the King of Wands is everything I just said, just now. So I was talking about specifically the King of Wands. So, to me, this is saying by the King of Wands coming out, it is saying that what I just said about your passion, about your creativity, about the fire built under you, about the solid foundation and the strength, the inner strength that you have, that's the King of Wands. That specifically, that part of you, the Emperor, is what is being highlighted right now. Because again, the Emperor is all of the kings. In the King of Wands, the King of Cups, which is water, which is your emotions. The King of Air, which is the King of Swords, excuse me, which is air signs, which has to do with I just lost it. Anyway, the King of Air, communication and flight and freedom and all of that. And then the last one is the King of Pentacles, which is earth signs, and has everything to do with physical manifestation of things and nature and being just grounded. Okay, so again, King of Wands, fire. Again, which Sagittarius, fire. You are the King of Wands naturally. Whatever, if your sun sign, whatever sign is that you have in Sagittarius, that's fire. That's a wand. So again, you're mastering that. That's what you're mastering. Some of you are mastering. That's the Ten of Wands. That's what you've been mastering. And that's what you've been in responsibility with and carrying. And completion. So the world is completion. Ten of Wands is completion. Mastery, completion. So, wow. Okay, that's really good, Sagittarius. Okay. So something from now, whenever you see this video, whether it's November or December, and around this full moon, I keep getting two. You are mastering this. You're some form of mastery as far as your passion. Maybe some of you are gaining a creative passion that you are going to launch. I just got some of you. Whatever it is, more stability, inside stability, internal stability, which balance and stability and peace, that goes right along with the High Priestess and the Spider too. Okay, let's see what more information with this card, the Sheep card, which is the gentleness and appreciation, being thankful and more compassionate. More detail for Sagittarius about that. Okay, I just got Sagittarius that because of you're on fire, you're on fire right now through December. There's where your gentleness and compassion might need to be engaged at some point, because you are on fire right now and you are a fire sign. So you're getting ignited. So you could really be coming on strong and very powerful, which is great. That's awesome. But also for some of the gentler signs, some of the more internal, quieter, more delicate signs, and those that are going through that time, for those around you that might be in that time, or they just might be naturally, that's who they are. Maybe just being aware of that, so that you know to be, not to suppress yourself or just be more cautious of that around them, and just more consciously aware, because there are gentler signs you might be bowling them over. And so you can see, you will be able to see if that's happening, especially now with this being alerted to that. So you can just be more compassionate about that, and just, you see that that's happening and you're maybe bowling someone over. Okay, well, you just kind of soften that a little bit, just for the time being. Okay. And you can do that. You have the ability to do that as well, especially now. So it's being able to take care of yourself and do your passions and your excitement, but at the same time, you can be compassionate and you're more aware of others' emotions and what they can and cannot take from you right now. So that's wonderful. That's beautiful. That's just a well-rounded, more rounded you. That's what you've been doing too for this Ten of Wands. That's what you've been being responsible for anyway. So you're getting to put that into action now. That's very beautiful. That's very beautiful. Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what else. Any more details for this sheep and the gentleness besides what I just said? What other tidbits with this gentleness, that when they might be needing that gentleness and compassion? Again, around those family times, especially now with the holidays and the gatherings that you might be involved with, whether online or in person. Okay, so let's just see what detail for this gentleness might they need it. Oh my goodness. Justice. All right. What that's saying to me, Sagittarius, is Justice card is that's what you have been. You have been tempering yourself. You have been consciously, some of you consciously already aware of and making sure that you've been being as gentle as you possibly can with your family members, fourth house, mother, father, your children, your spouse, your partner, your friends, in not bullying them over, because you have been coming into your power intuitively with the High Priestess, the world, and this Emperor and this King of Wands, which is fire. That's you anyway. So because you have been learning that, and this is the completion of that, recognizing others' feelings and being as gentle, whether you are passing on information, truths to them, and being as gentle as possible, to being aware that it could rock their world, whatever it is, you are going to be rewarded. Justice is coming in to balance out, grounding, balancing, to with this fertility too, having everything to do to expand your world. Expand your world for the positive. Give you recognition. Give you some type of gift. Or some of you, it's going to be huge. Whatever your completion is, you are going to be, justice is coming. Justice, a reward is coming for you. How beautiful, Sagittarius. That's wonderful. And of course, it's going to give you even more stable foundation. It's just going to increase that stable foundation that you've been building for yourself. Okay, that is beautiful. And anything that's you haven't felt was fair or just in whatever situation has been going on for you, it's now, the scales are going to be balanced in your favor, Sagittarius. Well, that is so beautiful. It's always nice. We all need that, especially when we've been doing hard work and receiving nothing but continuing on. Well, you're going to be receiving it now, Sagittarius. And this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for each and every one of you, and your situations are different, so it's going to, you will know what that is when it happens, and maybe some, well, there's a few of you that it could be happening very soon. I don't get that it's happening yet, but it's right there. It's right there. And so you just watch what happens from now, when you're seeing this, through December. See the magic unfold, which is actually through your hard work. It's not just magic. It's you have earned it, Sagittarius. Okay. And let's get some more details on this Ten of Wands and what you've been, what you're leaving behind, what you've accomplished, what this task has been for you, what this responsibility that you have been dealing with, and you're, some of you might just be right at the end, and having just a little more to do. And some of you, either way, you're receiving reward. You will be receiving reward. Yeah. Okay. Knight of Swords. So yes, it's been a stormy time, Sagittarius, for whatever that situation is. Again, it's going to be different for every one of you. But there is message incoming, and it's going to be quick, and it's going to be transformative. It's justice. In fact, the Knight of Swords is looking, he's going, okay, let me see if I can show this properly. Look at that. He is facing the Justice card. So to me, that is saying that message is coming in fast and furious, and it's going to be coming in, like I said, anytime through now through December 2020 here for every single one of you, whatever that is. Again, it's going to be different for all of you, but it's going to be transformative. I was drawn to the little butterflies on the horse here with this on the Knight of Swords card. Transformative in some way. Transformation is always big, whether it be seemingly small or huge in ramifications, but it's going to put you in I'm drawn to read this fertility again. This is what it's going to do for you. And besides grounding you and bringing you peace, and peace with fourth house, home, roots, in some way. Okay, so I'm just going to read this one more time. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So Sagittarius, something in those realms, all of that is going to expand your courageousness, your creativity, your joyfulness, and expand your consciousness into something that is even grander, so that you can be a bigger, more grand expression of who you are than who you are right now. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's big. That is big, and that is beautiful. Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. It's going to change your world, some of you. Your entire world, for some of you. Okay, let's see if there's anything else for Sagittarius. Any other tidbit of information? Anything else they need to know for this month of December and through this full moon, November 30th, December for Sagittarius world? Oh my. Well, I got 3 cards. Okay, so let me quickly go through. Okay, so you've got the 4 of Pentacles. So to me, you've been establishing something. You have been, for some of you, you have been working on your security and your foundation. And others of you, another message is, some of you have been holding on too tightly to something. And in order to complete this 10 of Wands, it has to be let go of. Whatever that is, it's going to be different. Again, that's not for all of you. I got 2 different messages right off of that, this 4 of Pentacles. So and I just got 2. This could be a combined message. The 2 different messages could be both of the messages for some of you, that to complete this foundation for yourself that you've been working on, this physical foundation, because Pentacles are physical manifestations. They are tangible things that we can see and feel. So what you've been working on, in order to complete that for yourself so that you can expand to your full potential. There's something else that must be let go of so that something new can come in and then complete that foundation for you and complete that cycle for you. And then again, huge manifestation coming in for you. Justice coming in. You've been growing your garden too. This is the second card I got, 7 of Pentacles. Again, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, and I just got, that's what you've been doing, Sagittarius. Because 4 of Pentacles, then it jumps to the 7 of Pentacles. So you have been actively doing something, Sagittarius. Growing your garden, and things are about ready to come to fruition. And again, you're going to be on different parts of the path, different. So some of you, you've completed it. Some of you haven't quite completed it. Some of you could be possibly in the middle of completing it, but it's all going to come through by the end of December. Maybe for some of you, if you are more at the middle of this completion process, it might not come through till sometime in January. For a few of you, possibly. But what I'm seeing is you've got the 4 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, which is a step-by-step process here that you're seeing, and this is what you've been doing. So you're now waiting for the fruition because you have planted that crop, you have sown those seeds, you have watered it, and now you are patiently waiting. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Your dreams and desires are coming fast and furious. Again, there you go. And Wand has everything to do with fire, which is you are Sagittarius. Fire, King of Wands, Ace of Wands. So no, your justice, wow. You will gain justice over this because you have been working hard, growing your seeds, and you're making that stable foundation for yourself, being responsible, completing a cycle. Okay, so yes, definitely, all of you, you can rest assured that justice is coming. Your Ace of Wands, that's what, and your 10 of Wands, completion. See, because of the 10 of Wands, completion, you're getting justice. Ace of Wands, justice. It's coming in fast and furious again. It's just major confirmation. Got here. Knight of Swords coming in fast. So again, it's just for some of you who are waiting, just a little more time. Just know it's coming in. Be patient. Keep doing what you're doing. Grounding and keeping that peaceful, balanced demeanor inside and out, so you can be an assistant to those around you. You don't get drawn into any gaslighting around the holiday season and the full moon, specifically for those of you that have Gemini. Anything that's going to be especially hard aspects to the Gemini full moon in your natal wheel. So check that out again. If you don't know what I mean and you want me to look at your chart, please let me know. Leave a comment or send me an email with the picture of your natal wheel. I would be happy to take a look at that for free. This is what I'm here for, and this is my part of increasing humanity and using what I have, my knowledge of astrology and my psychic abilities. So please just ask me, and I will be glad to help you, again, for free. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. You have a beautiful December, and Until next time.